8. Hey world, it's Tobo. It is September 3rd, 2013, and welcome back to the party. Now, as you know, we do these friendship cast things on Tuesday, which is a blast, and today I have SlappyDavis with me. I think I'm looking in the right direction, but I'm not entirely sure. Hi, Slappy.
Yo, it would be a weird direction anyways, although it's a little bit down, so.
Yeah, so, alright, cool. So, it's good to have you here. You, haven't been playing for a while, as far as I know, but you did a stream the other night, twitch.tv/SlappyDavis. Maybe you'll stream more in the future, I don't know. Is there anything else you'd like to pimp out? Twitters, YouTube, anything like that?
No, I pretty much just stream. Although you're right, I haven't been doing it for a while, but I'm hopefully gonna get back into it. I kind of put it off until the graphical update, but that's gonna be coming in pretty slowly, so I think I'm gonna get impatient and start again anyways.
Alright, cool. Sounds good to me. So yeah, it's just twitch.tv/SlappyDavis. That's where you can find this fine gentleman. And we're actually doing one of your sets from like 2 months ago or something like that. It's you versus KCM. Guys played for 5 hours. Actually, like almost 6 hours you guys played for. We're starting about an hour in because apparently awesome happens around there. And yeah, that should be fun.
Yeah, it was a really fun set. Occasionally, there's going to be some weird game modes, and hopefully I'll remember them when we come up to them. But if you ever see us doing strange things that are just dumb, they are either just dumb or they actually have a good explanation, and that's because they were viewer-suggested modes.
Alright, cool. That sounds awesome, actually. So I do, in fact, have the scoreboard up, so I remembered that. Everything's good there. And I think we're pretty much ready to go, actually. Do I have anything else to announce? Oh, yes, I do! The new schedule is in effect as of now. I used to do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I have changed that to Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays because school happened. Still at 9 p.m. Eastern. Nothing of that is changing, but the days are. So keep that in mind. Other than that, I think we're ready to go. So I'm going to unpause the streams in 3, 2, 1. Playing it. Oh God. God, frick, I screwed that up horribly. Damn it. What have I done? Okay. Success. I'm all synced up, and everything is actually playing now. Cool.
Yes.
So, there's the banana bread going off from... This is you, I believe, are playing Spy right now, and I noticed you ignored the action test, interestingly enough.
That's interesting that I did that. I never do that. I must have been distracted.
Sounds about right. Now remember, this happened before Panopticon. This happened before the Purloin was a thing. So stop thinking about those because they don't exist.
This is very classic ballroom.
This is like, yeah, as far as Balkan goes, this is almost as classic as it gets. I think there was one stream where it was more classic than this, and it was... I think you know the one I'm talking about. It was the one from way in the past, and it was like, this was back when everyone started at the Windows 100% of the time.
That's true. Actually, a lot of people really miss that, especially R7, Dreary, and Casey, I think, too. The big window jumps were told a lot about seduction, and that kind of changed, but now people kind of used to it, but that was definitely different back then.
Yeah. So, we've got 20 seconds to go left on the clock, and no seductions have happened at all.
I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going to try to do. Yeah.
So, that's a thing.
Yes. Yes, okay, I remember that game.
Okay, does something awesome happen, or... Uh-oh. Yep, that counts as awesome. Alright, run away. Run away, Slappy, you got this. Yes! Yes! Oh, that's amazing! Success! All right, so that's one game for Slappy. How did that even happen?
Yeah, so I remember that game partway through because I know what I do when I don't have selection done or I just need like a big mission. So yeah, um, and it's I think that's like the only thing that I'm known for is running out of time because I don't manage time well as Spy and being forced into situations where I have to dodge and weave a lot, and it's really fun though.
That was like the best first game we could have possibly picked out of this entire set. Oh man, that is a
very
good way to set the tone.
Yes. It's funny. I'm glad Casey's watching this, and then yeah, exactly. He gets to relive this.
Oh man. That was hilarious. It was like we totally got sidetracked reminiscing about the old balcony, and I looked over the screen and realized, wait a second, there's 20 seconds left, and nothing happened. What is going on? So.
Yeah, that's that's a good way to play against me, though, is to realize that I will very rarely time out myself. I will almost always prefer to dance, and so maybe I'll just start getting out strategies against me during scats, which would be a bad idea, but...
Come on, dancing is fun.
It's true, and I'm worried, actually, that it's going to be really good on 360 controllers, because 360 controllers is going to be slower, and they're also easier to move with. So I'm wondering that if the console version of this game, dancing is going to be really good, I think.
Yeah,
but the new models and the new art might change it.
Yeah. We shall see. Looks like we're actually getting into another game here, so that'll happen soon enough. We've got KCM on the Spy this time around, with you on the Sniper. Never mind. Apparently nothing's actually happening. I thought he was actually going to click on the thing. But yeah, we're still on balcony. Yeah. So that's going to be good.
There's going to be some breaks between these occasionally, especially the games where we're talking about spectator modes. So there's going to be some time filling necessary, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's fine. That means we get to reminisce more.
That's true. There also are a number of bathroom and beer breaks for KC.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So...
they're the same breaks, by the way.
Yes. Thank you. Alright, so apparently KCM is actually choosing his spy. This doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, that is interesting. I must not have noticed that, because I usually care about that.
Well, mind games. So, here we go. We've got KCM as the spy, SlappyDavis as the guy who saw KC bug, right? You... Uh-oh.
Looking good. Yeah. Alright, so that game didn't matter.
He's twitching at... Oh, God. Okay, sure. That works. 1-all.
So anyways, the game before this game was really cool, and I danced in case he missed, and this game didn't really matter. But yeah, I just got wrecked.
That happened.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what happened there. I mean, obviously the bug was good. Yeah, after once you get the bug off, and then the quick banana bread, yeah. Although there was dancing at the windows just to taunt me, and maybe I could have caught that, but...
Yeah, just slight twitching. And Maniac's doing crazy things again, but that's alright. I will do my best to ignore it as we step in to the next game here. You're on the spy this time around, with KCM on the sniper, going for the contact right away. And they were like, everyone in the entire conversation was talking at the time. So that's good.
Yeah. I'm wondering, I'm looking at his stream, I'm trying to figure out how much information he got. He does appear to have me highlight, which is trouble, because I am not good.
As well as like 2 other people.
Ooh, he appears to have normal lit me, though, for some reason. I'm trying to
That's
figure out the
interesting.
reasons behind these, but I think it's just talking out. Then there was
Hello, Ambassador. Uh-oh. Okay, that did not go as planned. All right. That, it, it's a pretty hard thing to resist doing, eh? When the ambassador walks right up next to you.
it's true, but I should trust Casey's abilities better, perhaps.
Mhm. Well, I don't think it's that you don't give him enough credit. I think it's that it's a self-control thing. It's just like, remember when Purloin first came out and Toby offers you a drink and you're like, ooh, now I'm okay, I'm doing it. Damn it, I don't care. I'm just purloining this.
I'm still doing that. That was actually a theme of the stream yesterday. Was
Okay.
I got at least 10 of those games were purloined victories, one way or the other,
Oh
because
wow.
I'm really bad. Especially now that the green test is refused. I'm like,
Oh
green
yeah.
test, it's done, and he is able to track them, which uh, I can't yet.
Alright. KCM started this game out with an epic 360 out of nowhere for no apparent reason. And now he's standing at a window. So this is going to be a very enjoyable set. I can already tell. There's a fake banana bread, interestingly enough. I wonder if that was intentional. He goes for the flirt right afterwards.
I would say it would not be intentional, but on Courtyard, uh, Banana Bread's so good on Courtyard, and the conversations were all full. There's almost no information given from it, so I bet it was intentional. Oh, he's
Yeah.
now he appears to be twitching. See, I'm still not
He's
good at that.
Took him a while to get out of the circle, but he did it eventually and got a nice green for the second one out of it. There's another one. So, seduction is done already. That's quite nice. There's another fake banana bread coming out as well, so that's quite interesting.
Man, they're both times I think I got nothing from that, so this is looking pretty good for him.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Relying on charlatan tricks like Twitch flirting and fake banana breads, but you do what you got.
Well, he's only got the one mission done, and with a minute and 30 to go, he may not be highlight, but he doesn't have a whole lot going for him mission-wise either. He steps in to see if he can get the real banana bread in here, and hopefully you figure out something off of this one. Ooh, he hit the green test that time around. Knocks out a couple of your top suspects as well. I think you're only two yet highlight. So you highlight two more just because. Highlights.
Yeah, I did knock out. I think what my top suspect at the time would have been Banana Suit at the statues, and so now I'm
Yeah.
probably rushing around trying to figure out who I need to kill.
Okay, okay. That was not a successful bug, sadly. Did that get spotted? Did he see that? I mean, did you see that? I mean, I'm confused. Yes,
I
KCM is in fact the spy here. You are the sniper.
yeah,
I don't think
I
he's...
ooh yeah, I don't think that
Uh-oh.
I caught that bug.
Uh-oh.
Sure, and we'll see what
It,
happens
it,
here.
it didn't stick. It's fine. Don't worry about it. He goes for the green swap and goes for the inspect to finish things up. 15 seconds to go. I wonder if you're going to be able to remember who was there. Here comes... He goes for the fake BB again to try to distract, but you see it and take the shot on the right person. You had to kind of guess for the green test, but you guessed right, and suddenly it's 3-1 in favor of you.
Yeah, I that was a good angle for Snaps to hold it. If you held it just at chest level, I would have been able to see the animation, but I think I got pretty lucky there because I was pretty far behind in that map.
Yeah, might have been a bit of a 50-50 going into that, but I think you already had Casey highlight at that point, so...
Yeah, I got a last second highlight on him just for being at statues. But if he had gotten that bug, that would have been over.
Yeah,
Clearly.
if he had gotten that bug, that would have changed the whole game. But there's a lot you can say as far as Spy Party is concerned that would change the outcome of a game. It's It's all the little things that really add up into whether or not a game works in your favor or not.
It's true. If KC goes back and practices bugs a little more, he might be able to win a few games, but we'll see what happens in the rest of the set.
Wow, you just love poking fun at KC, don't you?
I like it when I have the ground where I get to talk and he doesn't.
This is going to be a very enjoyable set. Alright, so we've got you as the spy this time around. You're up by 2. KCM picking up the rifle, trying to see if he can catch you out on this one.
I appear to be alt-tabbed, talking to people on Steam.
I was wondering why you tabbed out of the game. So I guess I'm switching over to KC's cam for a moment. Okay, you're back.
Yeah. I really should integrate. I should just launch Spy Party with Steam because I do that all the time and it's bad.
Oh yeah.
I'm adding time. I never do this.
But okay, I think you're like 2 or 3 seconds ahead of me. But yeah, apparently time adds have occurred. So here comes Banana Bread coming in as well. Would have been nice if you'd been able to find a green test there, but that's all right. You are probably very much the top suspect at this point. You're actually the only highlight right now, so this could be a bit of a difficult game for you as you pick up that first flirt. Was a green flirt, but I don't think it was quite 50%. It's hard for me to see the numbers from here.
Yeah, and I think I am ahead of you, so I'm trying to pause and get us linked up so I'm not spoiling everything and just jumping ahead, but...
Yeah. I'm at 2 minutes and 15 seconds now.
Okay. I'm about 3 seconds ahead then.
Alright, cool. Whenever the ambassador walks by you like that, I always get excited hoping you'll go for the reverse drive-by bug. You do get a bug there, in a certain sense of the word, but it didn't quite wind up ending well.
Yep, I added... Oh, I remember this game. I pathed poorly. I remember why I added time now, too. I pathed poorly in the start, and so sometimes when I path poorly, or I do poorly in the start of a game, I time add to check my highlight, to see how suspicious they are of me. And if they really know it's me, they're just going to shoot me right there, and the game's over, I don't have to worry about it. So I was basically pushing my luck there, but he was just patient.
That is an interesting idea.
It's interesting. It's also just kind of brash, but...
I guess the more responsible thing to do would be to just try to play it cool.
Yeah. That might be
I'm not really sure how to deal with getting a big highlight from pathing, actually, because that is like that's like the biggest highlight you can get, other than I thought I saw a bug, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, especially before I even visit statues once, because a repeat visit to statues on Courtyard, and this is back in the 4 or 5 days, so you must go to statues once to win the game. It's still you really want to go there. You go on 4 or 6 now, but you absolutely must back here. So yeah, it was bad, and it was his only highlight for. Oh no, I was his only highlight. For
you were. All right, so KC brings it to a 1-point match as he picks up the spiral. You're on the sniper this time around, and are we doing any 3 of 6 here?
That would be strange.
I didn't see what the missions selected were.
I don't know. Maybe we started handicapping.
Yeah. Well, let's see what actually happens when we click through these people. No, I don't think it's any, because the ambassador is not even going to be selected, so it must be known 3.
Yeah. This was a very I guess there's a big push for this game mode 2 months ago. I'm not sure if people still play it. They probably do, but I remember this being known 3 soft. Yeah.
Okay.
Known 3 soft. I'm assuming that if we're doing known 3 soft now, I think we're gonna do Gnome 3 hard on Veranda after, because I know that was the other version of this.
Yeah, I've had actually someone. I brought the idea of Gnome 3 hard on Veranda to my brother, and he literally just. Oh wait, we're on Ballroom. Cool. And he literally just camped at where the 2 bookcases were, and just stayed there and just watched the bookcases.
That's a good point, actually. I wouldn't have thought of that because I was thinking, well, you can bring blue books over, but not if you mark every book. If there's a book going in, it's over.
And literally the one time I won was, I really shouldn't have won. What I did was I took out a red book and walked all the way to the blue bookcase and just hid in the corner so he couldn't see me, and transferred the microfilm and then walked the book all the way back again and put it back where it belonged. Apparently I didn't get shot for it.
That's actually true. Really he only looks at the one. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that's why there's the take it out. Yeah, so you can still do it.
Theoretically, but it was like the most suspicious thing in the entire world. Anyways, we're playing Gnome 3 Soft on Ballroom. We've got KCM as a spy right now. We've got SlappyDavis as the sniper, who is up by 1 at the moment. And KCM is really playing a low-key game, but he's moving a lot, which is not what you want to do when you're playing a low-key game.
I remember this game, but I'm not going to spoil it. I'm going to talk about it after.
Okay. I'm assuming that means something awesome happens, and now I'm excited.
Yes. I think Casey might remember this game. Yeah, Casey remembers this game.
Awesome! This is going to be great. Okay. So, wow, whoa, how did KC get Hylet? Isn't that interesting? Alright, you're just smiling at me. You're like, you know something I don't kind of a grin, but...
Yeah, there is something.
Alright. So, we've got KCM. Spent quite a while with the book, trying to be low-key. Wound up getting Hylet for it. I'm gonna laugh so hard if he, didn't realize this was Gnome 3 Soft or something like that. So, here he steps into the statues to the side statue, so if he's going to finish this up, he does, in fact, need to go back to the statues at least one more time. There's the banana bread. It's a nice green test on that. And then gets shot in the back of the face. And looks very confused while he's at it. Alright, Slappy, what exactly just happened?
So, this is my first time playing Soft Gnome 3 on this map. And just in general, I know that when there's the first game that you play with somebody that you played a mode of for a while, you're gonna try to do something interesting. Just if he had just played a kind of a boring match against me, that would be surprising because usually you bring out an interesting strategy the first game. I was for the first part of the game, I was just playing it like normal, just kind of although not trying to mark down hard kills. Then I saw 3 people with books, and all at the same time, like, I just know he will go for books at some time during this game. So I immediately highlight. And I especially highlight people that took the books away from the bookshelves because I know he'd want to be seen with the book. He would want to make sure that I would have seen him. The actual reason I ever even thought of this was because of those one game when he played against Very, where Very killed KC because KC spent like 4 minutes, he spent like 4 trips to these different bookshelves when microfilm wasn't enabled. He wanted to be seen by Very, wasting time, but Very just didn't know that microphone was gone, and so Very shot into the book so many times. So amazing. That's the only reason it ever even entered my head to do that, and then it worked out. And Casey was talking to me later that he was really into the book thing. He was really proud of it. So it was funny because that means he lost a game twice because of that very misunderstanding.
Oh, that's awesome. So, question: do you have your headphones plugged in? Because when I say things, I can still hear my echo coming through your microphone.
Yes, I do still have my headphones plugged in, but my mic is also close to my headphones, so maybe I'll move it down a bit.
Oh, that's where your mic is. That's interesting. Cool.
Yeah, it's really cheap and not
Neat.
awful, so that's why I use it.
I've got this adorable Portal-esque microphone, so that's him. So I like him a lot. He's adorable and he works amazingly.
Oh wow!
So, that actually lasted like a perfect length because we're actually just getting ready to step into the next game.
Yeah, and sorry about these pauses. I mean, I apologize for something 2 months ago,
No,
but
that's fine.
some of these pauses are pretty long. I'm going to try to listen in to figure out what we're talking about in between.
Yeah, don't worry about it. This means we get to ramble between games, which is fun. So,
Yeah, I have no idea what happens in this next one. I only remember that one because of the book thing, but I don't remember how I fared on it. Probably not well.
alright, so once again, we've got known 3 soft tells on the ballroom. We've got SlappyDavis on the spy this time around. I think you said it was your first time playing this set. This game type, I mean.
I think so. Like, before we
Okay.
messed around with that kind of thing, but this was actually like a movement at the time. A lot of people were doing this map and this game
Yeah.
mode.
Alright, so once again, we've got you on the spy. We've got KCM on the sniper, who is down by 2 at this point.
Which is totally unfair because I'm pretty sure he was leading the series at this point, but we
That
picked
is
this
entirely
one,
beside the
so-
point.
So, I mean, if I win, I win, so...
I bet we're gonna draw. I totally bet we're gonna draw this. That would be amazing.
That would be cool, and I would have no idea at this point, because it was
Yeah.
right in the middle of this huge cast.
Yeah, we jumped in an hour in, so there'd be no way of knowing. You still haven't done anything yet. You're just playing it incredibly low key, just hanging out in this one conversation, letting KC sit, letting him stir, letting him build up suspects. He's got like half the party highlight, and you are in the normal at half.
Yeah, it's interesting because KC is actually a fairly heavy lowlighter. He's able to figure out lowlights. But on known 3, that takes away. You never want to lowlight somebody for inactivity or stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah.
Because they never have to do that suspicious of things.
It's much more of the behavioral game that Chris Hecker, I think, was originally going for when he came up with Spy Party.
That's true. He did just get a low light on Orange Dress for bringing a book and bringing it to the opposite room and going and checking your watch, assuming that I
Okay.
would try the same strategy against him, which is probably a very good call.
Yeah, indeed. So here you step in to grab your first flirt. The issue is we've got 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. And we don't have a whole lot done at this point, so we're going to have to motor here. But KCM is totally not paying a whole lot of attention to you. He's got his 3 main suspects. There's the banana bread. That will knock out one of his suspects. So he's looking at 2 people right now. I don't think you're really on his radar at all. So if you can finish up these inspects as well as getting your seduction done in, well, we've got 35 seconds left, so it's going to be hard. You're not actually on a pad right now, but it's okay because it's not, you can't tell.
Yeah, I like stuff like that. Sometimes I hold books when I miss pads and I just read them, pretending that I'm on
Yeah.
that pad.
Alright, so if you manage to slip out to the statues and then come right back again to finish up this flirt, you might be able to do this. It's going to be tricky, and it's going to be tight. You're still not highlit at this point, awesomely enough. But we're so low on time.
No.
Oh god,
I
no!
just-
Damn it!
No. No.
Oh no,
Yay.
just a little bit too slow. That is brutal.
That's too bad because that would have been a pretty fun time to dance if I had gotten the flirt off. I would have had to.
Yeah.
And that would have been 10 full seconds in a pretty sparse conversation. And I don't even think Casey is that bad at shooting people where I'd be able to do that.
Oh man, it doesn't stop.
I did clink there. It's very true. I think he was pretty much keeping up to that point.
Not only did you clank, but you didn't quite have the inspect done in time before the clank went off either, so...
Oh, I was just gonna lose? Yeah.
Yeah. You just didn't quite have enough time to get what you wanted to do done. So,
although sometimes I do clank if I know I can't win. I know I can't when I have 2 missions left, for example. And sometimes I'll do something like clank because I know I have to force a shot. So I'll just clank and maybe he'll think he has to shoot me or something, but there wasn't enough time for that either.
Well, I'm pretty sure an endgame clank is more suspicious than an endgame banana bread. Especially, like, on Courtyard 2, if the sniper's on the other side and there's someone next to you with the statues, an endgame clank could be amazing.
That's true. Like, I actually want to see more stuff with the clank as a gambit. I don't know how because it seems like it's impossible. But then again, we thought fake banana breads at the start were never going to be used, and they are obviously really powerful.
Yeah, indeed. They're just such a powerful misdirection tool.
Sometimes, I mean, and they're big risk. Like, Case in particular is great at telling which of my banana breads are fake or not. He can tell when I'm banana breading out of desperation. I have a bad habit of banana breading near the end of the game on a second banana bread on balcony, for example, trying to force a shot. And sometimes it works, but against players like KC and like R7 Viri, it doesn't ever.
They can tell. They know. Oh man. So, you are currently ahead 4-3 is the current score line. KCM, I mean, yes, he's down by 1, but he's got the momentum on his side, and he's picking up the spy roll, so we'll see what he's able to do here once they get things moving.
Yeah, we're having some lengthy post-game chatter about why I was marked suspicious, and then it looks like I was marked down and marked up.
Yeah.
There's some laser burning in there apparently too that I didn't notice.
Okay. Yeah, I'm remembering there's this one game, the only game I ever shot a low-lit person, was on balcony, and when the guy asked me why I shot, my answer was, I just felt really bad about that low light. So I was looking at you, considering whether to normal light you, and then you did something really suspicious.
Yeah, that's tough. It's like you'd had to die. I felt like I made a mistake, and I was gonna put that mistake to bed.
Yeah. All right. So once again, we've got KCM getting ready to pick up the spy roll to see if he can tie things up at 4. You're on the sniper, trying not to let that happen. We are on balcony, any 2 of 3. Remember, this is classic balcony because Purloin doesn't exist yet. Going for the nice window flirt, actually. I really like it when people window flirt on this map. Snipers aren't used to seeing it.
Yeah, like we were talking about the big window days. The big window days is you'd always try to path change right before you went to the window, so you could try to get close into your flirt. So they're a bit rare to be able to get off, but he's able to get one off. We've also had a lot of Revolta today, white suit, which is just by random chance because I'm choosing spy.
This is interesting. Alright, so, well, hello. Oh, wow, hits the green as well, so he's able to get his seduce done with more than a minute left on the clock. This is looking very, very nice for KCM. Not even highlight at this point. So, this might be
I don't think there's anywhere I'm winning except for a white banana bread. pretty sure that's going to have to be it.
Or, you know, a red one. Or
That's
a bug.
true. I think it's actually pretty rare for KC to bug on this map unless he has a really good opportunity in the early stages.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that happened, so never mind. KC ties things up at 4. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves a match.
Yeah, he didn't do anything funny with the seduction target. I'm wondering why she was... because seduction target actually looked like it was following him a couple of times, I think, during that game. I believe he was seduction.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Right. So it was luck, and okay. Casey picks up a luck. Don't even analyze this one. Next game.
Picks up an easy win. Like, AI handed that one to him. Oh, man. But we are tied up at 4. So this is going to get interesting quite quickly.
There's a lot of chatter after this game, and so I'm sorry about that, but
all right. You wanna
anything interesting?
Try to skip forward a little bit, or you think it's worth just waiting it out?
I think it's gonna be so hard to coordinate the 4 streams again.
Yeah,
skip forward.
That's true. I see your point.
I think that there was none of the really long ones, unless there's a bathroom break or something. The only really long break was when we were setting up 2 truths and a lie later on. I think that was pretty late in the set, so I don't think we're gonna have to deal with that. But there was like about a good 10-15 minutes of trying to figure out this game mode.
Okay. 2 truths and a lie. That sounds interesting. What was that about?
We had to tell, it was basically the same variation of the game, 2 truths and a lie, where we'd have to tell, although we had to tell two statements before the game, after we had selected our character.
Okay.
And we had to tell 2 truths, or 2 truths at least, which became an important distinction later on in the maps. Where we would tell 2 statements before the game started, like, the sniper got to ask his questions. I believe this is how it went. And so the sniper asked some question like, we didn't allow binaries in creation. More like the big like, are you female, are you, something like that would eliminate too much.
Okay.
But it was really interesting, and I know that I eventually psyched myself out and gave myself bad information.
Something's going on with your mic. I can't quite hear what you're saying in the last little bit there.
Ooh, I will have to check that.
Oh, that sounds better. That sounds way better. What did you do? You fixed it.
Maybe it's on a different spot, so maybe it's like loosely clipped or something.
Okay.
It gets much better when I do it like this, but
That's a pain.
Yeah.
Alright, so we've got another game underway. You're on the spy, seeing if you can reclaim your lead. KCM, he's on a 2-win streak and smells blood. So, let's see how this game turns out, because if KCM wins this, he's got a heck of a lot of momentum on his side.
Another
That
balcony
was
set.
rather incriminating pathing near the ambassador there.
It's true, and at some point, I remember we played Bug Wars, where we must bug as one of our missions. I should have been paying attention to the in-game chat, but I don't know if this is the correct one for that.
Okay. Well, here's a banana bread coming off anyways. It was, in fact, a white test, so that did get you highlight.
If I don't flirt here, it's Bug Wars. I'm almost sure.
Okay.
Yep, okay.
What the heck is... Quickly! Hide! No! Don't do it!
Oh.
You can still do this! Oh my god! That worked? I
do remember this game really well.
I am blown away. You are the greatest dancer of all time.
I hope that
Holy
Casey's.
mackerel!
I remember going back to see that one game after this. I haven't seen this one before because I like the earlier dancing was hard to click on me, and then there was that one where I was actually able to just barely get behind that one dude, and it was really
Yeah.
easy. I wouldn't want to have been in that situation honestly. That was that's yeah, it's so much fun.
Oh man, that is amazing. Your mic is doing strange things again, by the way.
Oh no.
I don't know why that happens. It's like turns at a weird angle and it's facing away from you or something like that, maybe. I don't know.
Usually that doesn't happen, but maybe if I talk like this, it will always be good.
That's awkward though.
Yeah.
Ah well. I'll let you know if weird things start occurring, but for the most part it sounds fine. Apparently,
It could also be that I'm bad at Skyping, so.
Yeah, that's fine. Apparently you guys are spending a lot of time talking about, I assume, dancing, but I don't really know.
I doubt it, because I think he would just say something like, screw you, I hate you. I think there was something going on. I'm trying to listen in on it, but it sounds...
It's hard
like
to
there's
have a
actually
deep conversation about that game. I mean, I really don't feel like there's a whole lot to talk about.
It's we're talking about the game mode, so it is Bug Wars.
Okay.
So you do have to do. You can do either Contact or Seduction as your other one, but you're guaranteed to have to do Bug at some point during the match.
Okay.
So I think I'm about to jump in as Sniper against him when he does Bug Wars.
All
So
right,
he must
sounds
bug.
good. I have to feel like you have a distinct advantage in this game type. Because dancing.
Yes, because if all else fails, I'll just bug and run at the end of the game. But Casey's actually one of the best actual real buggers in the game.
Oh, that is cool. That's good to know. All right, so let's see what Casey is able to pull off here as he steps into the spiral. With you, it's still just like stroking your chin, trying to decide whether or not to click yes. You can do it, man. I believe in you.
Yeah, we spend talking about courtyard bugs right now. So right
Time
now,
for me to stroke my beard because I actually have one to stroke. Silly man.
you're probably younger than me, and you can grow a beard. That makes me mad. Casey probably.
I can't actually grow a beard, eh? Like, it's if I try to grow a full beard, it's all patchy. It's just this that grows really nicely. So. I don't know
I have
how
nothing.
That happens.
So.
Okay.
You're talking about having how sucky it is to have one eye to a blind man.
All right. So, KCM is on the balcony. We've got all three Danger Brothers present. This is a sign. You should be able to read this.
That is interesting, because I know one of the later modes is Danger Zone.
Okay. So there's the banana bread. Getting that out of the way early. There are a lot of people talking here.
He just did the flip on the drink where he did that quick spin around thing, for lack of a better term.
There's the bug. That was a smooth bug. Casey
there's
is
no way I'm catching
celebrating. Yeah. Casey was like totally celebrating on that. Alright, so we're all tied up at 5 again. We've got about well, how long do you want to go for?
I can go for as long as you want. There's no real constraints on me, but I'm pretty sure that this is a massive set, so I don't know if we'll be able to finish it all.
No, we're not going to be able to finish it all. It's got like another, like, what, 3 hours to go?
Yep, 4.
So, yeah, we're probably going to stop in like 15, 20 minutes, something around there. Because the show usually goes for like between an hour and 15, depending.
That's true. James brings up a good point. We stop when I'm in the lead again, and not at any point.
No, we have to end on an even-numbered game. It has to happen.
Well, the only game that I know that's even-numbered is the second-to-last game, so we might be here for a while then.
Well, even-numbered, within the show, because
true.
That way draws can have a chance to happen. And whenever I give them a chance to happen, they happen. Remember the show the other night where, I don't remember who it was, they were behind like 4 points, and I said, you know what, we're gonna give it 4 more games just so the chance is there, and we still drew.
Wow.
Yeah. So, we got Flirt into Banana Bread, which is a pretty ballsy maneuver because you're already talking for the Flirt. You kind of need the green test on the Banana Bread or you're boned.
Yeah, this is not looking good for me. I'm one of the only remaining neutralites.
Yeah.
And he's decided to highlight all of us.
3 possibilities. 1 minute to go. 2 flirts needed. A little bit of a weird collision on blue dress there, but we're not in the best spot to get our flirts done. We might need to try something amazing. Maybe see if we can pick up a reverse drive by a bug or something epic like that.
Well, if I have time to flirt, I'm going to probably try to do it, but
I don't think you've got time to flirt at this point. You've got 30 seconds left, and you're gonna need, like, this... Uh-oh. Well, there's that reverse drive-by attempt I was talking about.
Yeah. That didn't go too well.
Well, you were, like, in the most exposed position on the entire map, so that's a bit of an issue. Well, that didn't end well. Alright, so KC manages to take up a lead here. A lead by 1, but a lead nonetheless.
Oh, that was still Bug Wars. That's why I wasn't trying to do the flirts more. I was trying to see which would I be able to do firsthand. So Casey had just won Bug Wars on that game. It was, I believe, 3-1.
Alright, cool. I'm actually going to make you a little bit bigger because I feel like it. There. You are now larger. We'll scoot. Nope, this way. Cool. That makes sense. Alright, neat. So, we're heading here to Veranda for what? That says any 3 of 6.
Yeah, that was a viewer requested one. I don't think there's any special rules on this one. I think it was just
so
A6 on Veranda.
Just A36 Veranda.
Yeah. Pretty sure that sounds familiar.
Okay, sure. Let's go with that. We've got KCM vying for another easy win. You on the sniper rifle. And then the AI decides to be friendly as well. Okay.
I think this is during right in between remakes of the statues on Veranda. Unless I am mistaken. Yeah, it's right in between where the statues is one group of 2 has just been made, but the second group of 2 has not been made yet.
Alright, cool. So, KCM is Twitch flirting the heck out of this whole deal. Might be able to get in 1 more if you look the other side. He does, in fact, get it off, like, invisibly. I don't know how he does this stuff. Pretty crazy how good he is at these Twitch flirts.
Yeah, I appear to be behind on this one. I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out what
Well,
my thought process is. I know that I'm probably going to be watching the front statues a lot more because I think that remake had just come out with the two statues out in front.
well, you're on any 3 of 6 veranda. The thought process is, oh crap.
Very true.
By the way, I haven't mentioned this yet this evening, but my chat is the best chat. I'm getting good at reading it while not being horribly distracted by it, and I'm glad I do because everything they say is hilarious.
Oh damn! Warning tracks, bringing the hot fire jokes.
Oh, yes. And wait a second. Okay, apparently he saved it.
Yeah.
That was almost
That's interesting.
really bad.
Maybe we could just loop that into a GIF and play wacky music over it.
I
And that typical KCM
That-
play.
That would make me happy. Alright. So, we are not yet Hylet. We've got 2 missions done. Got a minute and 30 left on the clock. 1 mission to go. And we're on Veranda.
Exactly, warning track. I was actually trying to think of what the name of that was.
What, the Benny Hill theme? Or
Yes.
Okay.
I couldn't come up with it on the top of my head. I was like, British theme song thingy.
Okay. Another good one would be Cotton Eye Joe. That would work too. Or Yakety Sax. Thank you,
That's
warning
another good
track. Oh, Yakety Sax is the Benny Hill theme, so it's the same thing.
Yeah, he's 2 missions in and he's not. Oh, he is a highlight. Sorry, no, he's not.
Well, banana bread, so that's game.
Yep. I don't think I'm going to shoot at this point, which I really should. On any 3 of 6, I should just shoot someone random, but I'm going to make a mistake and not.
Well, no matter who you shot, it wouldn't have been him. KCM is now up by 2 points. Both of his easy wins.
Yeah, well, we'll see how I do on Veranda. When I'm given a big set of missions on Veranda, I can be reckless.
Awesome?
Yes, we'll go with that term.
Yeah, I use the term awesome in a bit of a different manner than usual on this show. Usually, in my vocabulary, the word awesome is a synonym for the word terrible. But not always the case.
And we're
So-
talking about this one, too.
Once again, picking up any 3 of 6 here on the veranda. This time it's your turn to play the spy. KCM playing the Oh, God!
Shit.
Oh, God.
I-
You didn't notice. It's okay. It's okay. Why are we swapping? Why are we swapping? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? And why are you orange dressed? That's also not a good thing. Okay, lots of lowlights going on. He knows a swap happened, he just doesn't know who. I think he highlighted the wrong lady for that.
Well, the KC, they all look alike, so.
Yeah, and he highlighted brown dress instead of orange. That could be huge for you, because at this point you only need 1 more mission.
Ooh.
Nope, he fixed it. He fixed it. So he's got 2 highlights at this point. You are not one of them.
KC probably alt-tabbed real quick, checked out my stream, and corrected himself.
Oh man, it continues. Nice green test on the... Oh wow, synchronized everything there. And then pathing. That's alright. If we can pick up another green flirt here, this is going to be huge! Nice!
Yeah, the
Huge
backup
pickup
plan
on
for
that.
I do this a lot, so this is a good way to catch me. Is I really like to join my select target at bookshelf because it gives me three viable times to actually go flirt with them. It's a little suspicious to get CC with them. So, but I mean, once they go back, you can go back and you have a book that you need to return.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's awesome.
Although I guess
Another
you're supposed to, because you can't read, leave, and then come back and read. You have to come back and return immediately. But hopefully they didn't notice.
Yeah. Well, another one I see a lot that seems to be really good is flirting at statues, because then if you time it right, you can still get all of your inspects in at the same time. So it's basically just a free flirt out of nowhere.
Right. You can't get 3 statue inspects in, but trying to get if it's
Well, if you can, well, you can if you're awesome and you have the second target on the side statue and you come in during his second cycle. You can totally do it.
That is true.
Streaming, going to cast with somebody.
But only if you're awesome, as I said. So
it is true. My cool ass roommate just came in. That was Greg.
Hello, Slappy's roommate. I wave at you through the internet.
He smells like death.
Oh, that's pleasant.
He's a med student. He works with dead bodies. So it's actual death.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's pleasant.
And so, we are in a break right now because I see that I am not at my computer and neither is KC.
That's an issue. All right. Well, we are an hour in.
We're an hour in, but who's up?
Casey's up by 1.
No, I'm pretty sure if we feel like casting a few more.
All right. So we'll find the next game and we'll play 3 more rounds.
Awesome. I think these breaks are pretty short consistently.
I'm going to jump ahead just a little bit. See what I can find.
I reappear. Oh, I also took off my outer shirt for that information. Looks like I reappear around 2 hours in.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. That's on your stream. Where are we?
Casey's stream is 1 minute ahead of my stream, or 1 minute behind, almost exactly.
I think Casey's a little bit ahead. So I'm just going to embiggen this. Oh god, I jumped to the very end on accident. That's terribad. Okay. So it looks like we're stepping into Courtyard 2 next. Any 4 of 5. You're on the sniper. KCM going to be picking up the spiral soon enough, as soon as I find the spot.
Hey, what's...
So I've got your side paused at 2 hours and 44 seconds. Does that make sense?
2 hours, 44 seconds on my side. Okay.
Okay. And then...
And what's KC's?
KC, I'm still trying to find it. I will be there soon. He's almost there. He is, in fact, drinking beer. So, we have solved one mystery.
He says there's also the break he got tacos. I remember him taunting about his delicious tacos.
Oh, tacos.
And TeamSpeak.
Okay, cool.
Trying to get into my head, I don't think it worked.
Damn it, why will this not load? Sad face. Alright, we're almost there. Don't worry. This will happen soon. My encoder is deep in the red for some reason, and it's not coming out. So that could be an issue. That could be quite an issue. So I am actually going to try to fix this. This might crash things, but hopefully it won't. So just before I go, I think KCM stream is paused at